The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Powering forward.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field, and you talked about it earlier. They started 6-2. Everything was looking good. Then 7 losses in a row in 2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running because they've wanted him to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got to roar. Running the football is a part of me. And it allows him to feel like he's part of the game. Well, they've got to be more judicious about that. He just has to get healthy because he was throwing the football better than he ever had in his career. But I do think the injury changed everything for Carolina because when he couldn't make the throws necessary, it really hurt them moving the ball downfield and put a lot of pressure on their defense.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
10 more there and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Now, Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization, but think about this season. They started 3-5, ended up winning their division, questions about their head coach Jason Garrett's future. They finished 7-1 to claim that 3rd NFC East title in 5 years. And then they added a playoff win over Seattle as well. So I think the future looks good for Dallas. I also like what they're building in terms of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott on offense. But how about on defense? They got 2 of the better young linebackers in the league, in Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Build around them and watch for the Cowboys to be in the mix in years to come.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott now on 2nd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And this one complete, right side to Funchess. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Newton on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. What a spin. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. On 1st and 10, Newton stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Fights out the defender, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Malik Collins able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Making the tackle there, Cornelder.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's Prescott being chased out left. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
You know, I mean, you were talking big man shit at first, man. Now, you know, it's happening. You ain't got much to say no more.
Chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped.
You know me, I just really called the dog off, bro.
Plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know what I'm talking about?
Will extend their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will
still time for what? Oh.
And this will not
That's
be
cool.
returnable. It's out of the back.
That
of the
means
end
you got to
zone
be
for
a lot
touchback.
worse than my man.
And the Panthers coming out now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
I mean, I just ran simple shit. It wasn't even nothing spectacular.
With
You know what I'm
coaches,
talking
and they
about?
use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
I only did what you've been doing, so don't get mad at it. Don't hate me, hate the game, bro.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to go up top again. He couldn't quite hold
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Ball
I'm
pops
only
out,
doing what you
incomplete.
doing. You ran that play about 3 times, 4 times.
Of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got
I've just been running on you.
quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like
Because
that
I'm making you
downfield.
stay honest.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
See, there's a difference. Make your ass stay honest. You can't do all that,
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll
bullshit.
about the 27-yard line. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Hey, man.
Well, that's
Yo, dog, you look at the score. I mean, before we started, you were talking mad shit. Now, you like choking up like you about to cry and shit.
Going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
I mean, shit, bro. You talking like you about to cry and shit, nigga, because you know pushing your wig back.
Nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
I can hear the tears in your eyes.
On 3rd with a gain of 22.
Man. I mean, I will give it to you. You ain't most disrespectful. Like a lot of these dudes get up here with all that BS and carrying on, but you know.
Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he goes down, but not before.
You know, I give you that. Hey, you can send me a friend invite if you want, and we can run it back.
Here you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't
hey,
break, but are they bending too much?
I wouldn't want to be neither get my ass whooped.
Basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't we? And he will score.
Oh, and this nigga finally scored. I mean, you get one score every quarter and shit.
And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the lead is down to 11.
From the way I'm looking at it, I'm on top of the hill looking down, nigga.
So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And
I ain't even have offside kick unit in there. He still couldn't get it, man.
And let's face it.
Hey,
it was
man,
executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you.
I mean, bring your weak. You can bring your weak ass blitz back. I'll continue to destroy that shit for you, just to show you it ain't no good.
It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I mean, it's whatever you want.
First down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And looking to put this game on ice.
Hard to hear a motherfucker talking when you putting that foot in your ass.
You want to play the game with confidence.
Get it.
And they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Thomas.
Oh shit, this motherfucker caught an interception.
His guys will get the football back.
About time you did something.
It kind of keeps the door ajar.
About time you did something, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Strategy because with a 2-score lead,
I was over there falling asleep and shit. I'm on snooze control.
We've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Look at that scary ass nigga, man.
Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch it,
yeah, evidently he do. Motherfucker said, shit, I don't want that.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all.
Hey, I ain't got nothing against the Saints. Shit.
To throw is Newton. Quick slant.
They still.
And mark him down way up.
You getting your ass whooped right here. You maybe should have used the Saints.
For a gain of 31.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Don't worry about it, homie. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody get their ass whooped every now and then.
They'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Shit, you getting your ass whooped now, so what you saying? You get your ass whooped all the time?
After this.
Oh, okay. My bad. I ain't know you get your ass whooped all the time.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go.
Man, I ain't played this shit in like 6-7 months, man.
Snap for Newton. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I ain't played this shit in 6-7 months. You done played this shit more than I have. I'm whooping your ass. I'm whooping your ass kind of like how Alabama whooped Clemson, got whooped by Clemson.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh man, now you all in your feelings and shit, bro. You all in your feelings and shit, bro. My bad, man. I ain't know you gonna be all in your feelings and shit, though.
Go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of
This nigga talking about he ain't played in 13 years, but you just got done saying I play every time I'm loaded. Oh, come on, bro.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, it been about that long. There ain't no lie. I ain't gonna feed you no bullshit. You should, because you getting your ass kicked.
Before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the
moment. Man, that's why I called the dogs off of you, boy.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this one inside the 15.
Called the dogs off of you because you was talking big shit in the beginning like you was going to come out here and bust some ass and shit. You ain't doing shit but getting your ass busted, getting yoked. Give me that.
Throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
I should let my son come on and play your ass. He whoop your ass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You getting yours kicked right now, so I mean, you getting your ass kicked. It don't even matter, nigga.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And they corral him
getting
just
your ass
yards
kicked
shy of the end zone. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Here's Newton. And it's
he scored, people. People, he scored.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the
It's all
term
good,
here,
bro. You know what I'm talking about? You talk good shit in the beginning, but you know I pushed your wig back. That's the end game of it, bro.
Offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play.
Hey, I pushed your wig back, bro. That's the end game. Go wipe your tears, nigga. Wipe your tears.
When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
I ain't know you ain't think that shit was gonna get up in there.
1 yard line.
How much you down by?
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive.
Here we go again. Onside kick. I got the big uglies out there. You know they hands bad.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
You can't do shit,
man. Because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
I called the dogs off your monkey ass because I felt bad for you.
The advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on first down.
I'm going to score again on you just because you talking shit.
He's been throwing the football, though. And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
Yeah, I'm going to score again just because you talking shit.
The guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend...
Yeah, I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada just like you. You must be from England. Nah, I ain't from no Cali. I ain't from the West Coast. I'm from the dirty, nigga. So shit right, nigga.
He's going to look deep down the field.
I ain't say I was from Dallas. Get your state.
Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. He's got him in. Complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I gave you, like,
there was
chances,
I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
We took what?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Sure. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
What you gonna do?
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Pressure's on you. What you gonna do? Crack.
One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yep, he cracked like an egg.
So their final drive comes
cracked like an egg.
And with that, the ball game is over.
And you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like go.